Hello and welcome back to Friedland. I am your host as always. Let's see what the Russians have gotten up to this turn. Can I continue to delay them long enough for Mortier to arrive? Because this is a lot of Russians. Lots of Cossacks, some Hussars. Some Uhlans. Alright, our skirmishers are, for the most part at the moment, just reconstituting Jaeger battalions there. Some Hussars. Not sure what Hussars though. So some more guns, some supplies. So far, we have at least gotten the Russians to slow down their advance in trying to deal with the brigade that is in front of them and controlling the road. A lot of Russian guns are coming up, however. Alright, they throw out my skirmishers. So you can't go back into your formation for now. Semenovsky Guard. Well, that's rather awkward, given that that is Imperial Guard, the Semenovsky Guard. So that's a little awkward. Get them moving that way. Let's put them behind the guns, unlimber the guns. Rufin will form up over here. Commit the 9th Hussars this way. So 3 squadrons of the 9th Hussars will be heading to keep an eye on this path here. can't actually see anyone, but so we'll keep them facing that direction. What if you were, if I moved you there, you couldn't see anything? The 3 8-pounders that are up there. Still, we should be able to at least delay the guard, at least partially anyway. What else is up here? Lots of Jaegers. So Semenovsky guard. Anything else? Not really by the looks of it. So, what do I want to do with Cohorn here? I have two options, really. Continue to fall back with Cohorn and have him set up a inevitable rearguard action. Or deploy him here. Alright, Nansuti will get all my heavy cavalry. Saint-Germain and his cuirassier. Let's get Beaumont with the First Corps cavalry moving. Saxons, continue to move, please. No one has arrived yet, so next turn Mortier should arrive. Yes, Mortier will arrive next turn, which should give me just a nice bit extra oomph with which to hold my position. I doubt I'm going to be able to hold this position for long, for various reasons. Chief among them being a hell of a lot of Russians. The second of which being I do not actually have that many men here. So the 3 squadrons of cuirassier that I have here, specifically the Dutch cuirassier, are facing off against a Hussar unit at Heinrichsdorf. Who we got over here? Hussars, Uhlans, Dutch Hussar artillery. Still, I need to continue to buy time. The more time I buy, the better. Cohorn I am actually going to order onto the road and march. get him on the road to marching over here, because it will allow me that bit of room to face in case I need to fall back, rather. So, as I will need to abandon the village in this position, eventually anyway, as I will need to do it, I can make use of this position here with Cohorn's brigade as a way of, well, delaying them. Saint-Germain. With the 9th Cuirassier and the 12th. Out of curiosity. No, they couldn't. So we're just out of range of each other at the moment. Couple more hexes and we would be in range of each other to charge. But with Nansuti and the Carabineers and the Cuirassier heading up towards Heinrichsdorf, that should at least put pause on any Russian movements up that way. The Saxons continue to march. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much all done. Because there's nothing in range that hasn't shot. So it's just a case of continuing to observe for the most part. I do have at least, what? If we do get routed here, I at least have one escape route across the through the woods. Plus, I have the Dragoon Division in a position to play rearguard. In this case, just because, to ensure that they can't capture martial law, at least not easily. The 6th Dragoons, 3rd Dragoons, 10th Dragoons, and 11th Dragoons. You can't see anyone? Yeah, because again, you're too far back from the crest, so I know we saw Russian artillery setting up over here. We'll start spreading out the cavalry a bit more. That should, therefore, help keep any Russian cavalry movement here to a minimum. Otherwise, I think we are all done for this turn. Nothing too crazy happened, and nothing too crazy needed to be done. He just drove back my skirmishers, which makes sense. He was attacking them with the Semenovsky Guard, among other things, and considerably more skirmishers. So it makes sense that they were shoved back. But also, I'm not really in the strongest position here because as historical. So again, it's mostly a case of we want to buy time for now until at least Mortier arrives. Once Mortier arrives and gets marching along the road as quickly as possible. So he arrives, he should arrive about... He should arrive here at about maybe 7 o'clock. Not 7 o'clock. It should take about an hour for him to march. Maybe about an hour and a half to march from here to here. Hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. After all, it's been, what, 30 minutes since Saxons arrived and they arrived, and they've gotten to there, so another 30 minutes, they'll be about here, give or take. About 2 hours, I would say. Give or take. So, there is nothing else that needs doing, so I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider leaving a comment, subscribing, or hitting that thumbs up. I especially appreciate comments. Tell me how I can improve these. I need to totally stop forgetting about tab. But I thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you with the next part. So, until then, bye bye for now.